So on that basis, I've got to give it a B. I just don't think it's. I think when you look at some of the films on this list, it's above average.
And although I haven't seen it, my 2 cents, even though Liam was like, yeah, but you're just rating it better because of, yada yada, you've got to recognise that. It was huge because of that.
You only
Yeah,
rated Batman better because of the special effects. Like, it's still part of the film.
You're rating it because of the behind the scenes. You're not actually rating it for the movie it is.
It was a good film. I enjoyed it.
It's
I thought
alright.
it was really
I think
interesting.
D's a bit too complimentary though.
It was good. It was good. Michael C. Jordan.
It's
was great in
2v1,
it.
so you get it. But that's still too generous, I think.
Yeah, the
I'm
two
not
main
saying
actors were
anything. I don't know.
Spider-Man from Far From Home.
Right, now that is the definition average one.
Nah,
I'd give
that's
that
better than
a
Black
C.
Panther any day of the
Far
week.
From Home. That's
Wait,
way
wait.
better than Black Panther, mate.
Far From Home is the one with Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was aight.
better than Black Panther. Tried something new.
You know
at
what,
least.
Liam?
I've seen
better
this one.
ending.
I've seen this one.
If
I
this
know.
The
is
thing is, right, I don't know if it's
Homecoming.
better than Black Panther because I haven't seen it, but I wouldn't give it A tier.
You
That's
know
why I
what,
think it fits B tier, but it's better than
I
Black
think-
Panther.
Liam? I think you move Black Panther down to C and put Spider-Man in B.
You're saying
I
C
can't-
now. You're doing 2v1.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you're going to overrule
Oh.
me, I can't believe you genuinely think that Homecoming was better than Black Panther. It was bang average.
It definitely is. Definitely is.
It
Black
definitely
Panther
is.
is literally the definition of bang average. It's the most generic plot, and the CGI at the end's dog shit.
Or E.
I'd go F.
Thor 1.
I say
Nah,
F
you-
too high. I say a D or an E.
I'll go A then. I'll go A.
You can't go F because then you've got nowhere to go in terms of.
It is quite funny.
really
It's just
shit.
a bit- I think
I'll give it A. I thought it was poor.
you
I remember
saying,
being
Jim?
bored.
I liked Thor, but I liked him on the most. I'd probably put it in D myself.
I think I'm leaning towards D more. I think.
I think E is too
Well, it
harsh.
balances
I
out.
mean,
Alex, you saying F?
No, I said E.
So
you have to
two
bear in
Bs
mind
and two
Last Stand and Thor 2 are on this list.
I think Thor 2's as good as Thor 1. I think they're both crap.
I'm afraid you're wrong in that case then.
I think
Must
E's a
be.
bit too harsh. I think you gotta remember. I think this list will have like Catwoman, Green Lantern, and shit on it.
Hmm.
I thought
Go
this
on,
was just MCU. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Stick
I
it
think
in.
Good
there's-
D.
I'd go A. I think it's A. I think you're being too nice, D. No, I don't want to move on because I don't think it's D. I think it's A.
Should we come back to it?
It does set up the universe, all right. It's pretty funny him being all like the
I was
weird.
To be
bored.
fair, the fight scene is lit as well.
I was
Yeah, he
bored.
smashes up that woman.
I'll stick with D because I haven't seen it for a long time. So
That's not.
Guardians of the
Guardian.
Galaxy, F tier.
Oof.
You serious?
I'm fucking serious. That cringe fest deserves no place in the MCU.
Uh,
I'm
yeah,
serious.
It's objectively incorrect. I'd say it's at the very least B, possibly A.
I'm willing to go to E tier.
Like, it's right. It's just not going below C. It's just
I'd
not.
say B or a C.
Bullshit.
I'd put it in A or B.
A D is a travesty.
Right, B is the compromise here between what
No,
everyone's
B, I
saying.
can't go B. I can't go B. I can't go B.
What's so
Andrew,
bad about
right,
it?
just because you hated it, it is a well-received and objectively good MCU
The thing
film,
about it is the soundtrack.
which alone should place it higher than you've put it.
Do you know what? Alone, right? That fucking raccoon little shit getting the gun out in that prison bit, going, "Oh yeah," should be enough to put it all at F tier. All of us. It's
I
so
think you're just-
cringy.
I think you just
I hate it.
stupid,
Oh, but
Andrew.
Magic Man with Lightning Hammer is so much less stupid than that.
Hey, I said E tier for that.
No, okay, fine. Teenage boy that has spider powers. It's all stupid, Andrew. The whole thing is stupid. The whole idea that we're tearing
Also-
about this-
also,
I'm
by the
not
way-
saying that. I'm saying it's how they went about it. It was just
Also, he's not a raccoon.
They
just
pretty
know
said
what a
get this
raccoon
man
is.
off the show.
He's an
Whatever it is.
alien.
B minimum.
He's
No.
an alien, isn't he? He's not a raccoon.
I,
It's
I,
like
admit-
saying-
it is controversial. I know.
But
Fine.
you're just outvoted, and we're not having it below
Oh,
B.
I
No,
think C is fair.
no.
I think C is fair. I think it's a fucking E. F was a joke.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I
but
think
the thing is, loads of people really like it. You're like the weird one here for not liking it.
It's not as great as it makes. I agree with
Thank
that.
you,
Yeah,
though.
but
and if it were up to me, I'd have it in A. B's the compromise.
I'd
no,
say
C,
C.
C is the compromise.
what you
A
say?
is
Liam
where
said
I want to
C.
put it.
Liam
but
said
B is
C.
my compromise.
I'd be
C-
fine with C.
C.
But-
I think C is fair.
No.
This
You
is a
get
joint
less of a
list.
But I'd say it was better than Black Panther, but it was worth.
You
the
get less of a
Spider-Man
vote
Far
with
From
this,
Home.
Andy.
This is a joint list.
I'd put it in B. Put it in B.
So what you said? What would you, if it was just your list? What would you two put it as? I know I'd
A.
say F.
I'd have it as an A.
I was
What?
joking about the F, but I'd put it at on the cusp between E and D.
What do you say,
Personally,
Jim?
Probably A or B.
I think how it balances out. It probably does. It's gotta
balance
be-
out at C.
Don't know if
It's
you
not
have
going in C. It's not. No.
Can you put them in between? In betweens.
I'm gonna put it in B. We'll go on the positive side of things.
I'm on 2E.
I think I agree with that.
Go along with that. Yeah.
Mickey Rourke, bang average, worst Iron Man film.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, he's probably where it wants to go.
Captain
Yeah, apparently
America, the first Avenger.
D.
What was that?
First
The
Captain America.
First Captain America.
No. What rating did you give it?
D, slightly below average. I give it.
Yeah, I'd give it a D as well. I thought you said
I'd
B.
say that's a bit harsh. Maybe a C.
I'd probably put it at C.
I can't. And then it's on the same level as Black Panther, which was actually good. Like, it wasn't.
Mm,
On a bit.
Like, I mean, and I know Rotten Tomatoes is a crutch, right? But First Avenger on Rotten Tomatoes has actually no, that's. Oh wait, wow, 80%, much higher than I thought.
yeah, that's too high.
I like first Captain America.
It's
It's all right.
Bit of world building.
It's got a decent ending. Kind of a cute little relationship setup, which has a payoff later date.
all right.
No, I think D. I don't think B's fair.
Maybe
C's
as
fair.
good as it could have been.
Was this good? Yeah.
It's
Well,
pretty
well.
good.
One of you
I,
on the
I,
second
I,
screen.
think, I think it's
check the
I
chat.
think it, I think it's a bit below average. C as it was restrained by being the origin film. Mm,
Yeah, all right. Just give it C.
Aye.
yeah, alright. Not happy about it though.
Age of Ultron.
So yeah, I'd give that a C and all.
Yeah, it's good, but just average.
The worst Avengers film though. So
It's the worst
sure-
Avengers.
It's a
surely
C
you-
or a D, I'd say.
surely you use points for that, and I'd probably go D because of that. But then I do think it's better than Captain America. So
Well, Was there Age of Ultron?
C then.
Yeah, all right,
C.
fine. C.
Endgame.
oh, that's a big one.
A or S in it.
I'd
It's
say
not
just-
F.
I'd
It's
say
not F.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A fits.
Because Infinity War's better. You've got to put it at A, don't you?
Some fucking payoff though.
Captain Marvel.
D.
Oh,
D.
I do. No, come on.
Join
Sa-
the army.
Samuel L. Jackson playing a young man running about in an old man's body. That is C tier minimum.
He's convinced me.
I
Yeah,
think
C.
I can agree with C.
Yeah.
Join the army. That's the film. You've just enjoyed an hour of army propaganda. Thank you for watching. The other half an hour is a Marvel film.
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson's great though.
Yeah, in that war film, yeah, he was.
And,
yeah.
and also the whole sort of plot twist with the Scree or the Skrell or whatever the fuck. they're
Skrull.
called.
That
was
was
good,
worth.
remember.
That's good.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Haven't seen it. Can't comment.
It's okay.
I thought it was pretty
forgettable,
crap.
innit?
I still put
D.
it like E.
Nah, it's
D.
not an A. It's decent.
It's so forgettable. It was just
It's forgettable. Definitely not E. I'd go for.
D.
I'd settle for D.
What are you
I
saying,
wouldn't
Jim?
be happy if I went to see it in cinema. Pardon?
What are you saying?
I put in D.
Alright, first Iron Man.
Oh,
I think you've got to
Fuck
go A. You've got to go A tier.
A. A, yeah.
A works.
Kicking it off with a bang banging, good shit. Gotta be A.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's fair. Right, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
What are you saying, C or F?
Haven't seen it.
Guardians 2 was definitely worse than Guardians 1. I'd go C.
I'd say they're probably about the same.
I thought it was worse just because
Guardians 2 is better.
I think I found it funnier the second one.
I'm surprised by this. Like,
Haven't seen it.
thought It was just.
I couldn't bear another cringe fest, to be honest.
It is definitely. I'd say it's definitely better than the first one. Now I'm thinking about it.
It is better than the first one because you get the
Alright.
fight, don't you? You get the fight between two celestial gods.
It's not A tier though, so I'd stick it in B.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with B.
Incredible Hulk.
Never seen it.
I watched that
Yes,
recently.
yeah.
It is shit.
No, it's not.
It is poor.
It's E tier, innit? It's not.
I think that's.
Nah,
I'd
nah,
say
it's not
F would definitely be way too harsh. I'd say it's a D or an E.
It's an
I
A.
think A then. It's definitely not a D. It's
There
definitely
are some
worse
good
than
bits
Thor
of
and Captain Marvel.
There are some good bits of it, but there are some shitters.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there are some fucking shitters coming up, aren't there?
Civil War.
Oh, still was solid.
A.
I'd say that's
I'd
too
do
generous. It's not as good as Endgame. I put it as B.
B.
No one. The one thing I hate about the film
Guardians
is
of the
literally
Galaxy.
they build it up as like the biggest fucking war ever, and there's fucking no one dies in the whole film, except for
And
fucking
also-
Black Panther's dad.
It does get a slight demotion for the fact that the villain in its plan makes absolutely no sense whatsoever when you actually break it down, and somehow works anyway up to a point.
Mm,
So, yeah, I'd probably say B.
Is B fair? We gonna agree on B?
Put it in B, yeah.
It's better than Guardians, though, obviously.
But you didn't want Guardians in B, you were outvoted, so.
True, true.
For the Dark World.
F.
Haven't seen.
Shite.
No, it's not.
Really
bad,
don't think it's shy. I think it's a bit below average. I'd give it
What's
D.
the bad guy called,
I'd
Alex?
say
I don't know, but he's Christopher Eccleston and he's a dark elf. I know
Great.
that.
So you can't name the bad guy.
right. That doesn't count for shit because I think I can name the baddie in half
All
of
right.
these.
Name the I can't name the baddie in most of them. I can't name the baddie in Captain Marvel. I can't name the baddie in just like half of them, like Liam says.
Oh.
I say D. I'd say it's the same as the first one.
No, it's shit. It's worse than the first one. E.
I'm saying D as well. Andrew, you get the deciding vote.
It is
I
Maliki.
haven't seen it.
You're right.
Okay, in
It's
that case,
shit.
we were 2-1. D.
Shit. Oh.
Iron Man 3.
I thought 1 and 2 were both
See,
below average, but
Waypree said he thinks it's the worst MCU film, as do I. I'd put that in F. I don't know why we
That
haven't.
means I feel like E is fair then.
You haven't even seen it.
No. But backing up by Vapory and Jim saying it should be
Just-
F.
It's shit. It's absolute shite. It's just nothing.
I think a
happens.
compromise is E.
It's boring.
That's not a compromise. It's too all.
Yeah, no, but they're saying F, and you were saying D.
Okay. I guess you do mathematically win. I'll allow it.
When it comes
Alright.
to the maths, Liam bows down.
All right, Iron Man 3. I'm gonna come in. I like Iron Man 3. I think it's underrated. I'd say it's as good as the Guardians of the Galaxy, if not better.
Not-
Actually.
I can't say it's a B tier. I give it C.
Which one?
Third Iron Man.
Haven't seen it.
It's
I
B
like
or
it.
isn't it? B or C.
I'd go C personally.
I think that's harsh. What are you saying,
It's
Jim?
not A, is
Decider, B or C?
B. It's the first time we get to see, like the whole, the suit that comes to him in parts, and there's some sick bits with that.
Right.
Also, the film demonstrates that if he wanted to, he could easily just make a suit for all of the Avengers and just chooses not to.
Mm.
We got Ragnarok next.
He's just to say, there's a bit in Iron Man 3 where his best mate in the world, Rhodey, comes up to him and says, give me a suit, and he just goes, no, sorry, no. And then he says, oh, they're only hardwired to me. But he can do it, because he puts Pepper Potts in one, so he obviously can do it. He just chooses not to put his mate, who's in terrible danger of getting killed, in a fucking Iron Man suit.
Yeah, dick move.
Any dick move.
Ragnarok.
Small dick energy from
Ragnarok.
Stark there.
It's A or S for me.
I'd say.
Yeah, it's A or S.
Oh,
He's
this
leaning
is-
on the side of S, I think.
Ooh, this is tough. Vapor, what do you think? 'Cause I'm
don't
sort of
think
stuck
it's-
as well.
I don't think it's 10 out of 10 fucking top tier fucking.
Yeah,
best.
The thing is-
Vapor. I think I agree with A.
The thing
I
is,
think-
we don't have an S tier watermark yet, do we? We don't have anything in S tier. So, like-
No, you can't even see it yet. The Dark Knight.
I know obviously we're going to put the Dark Knight in S, but at the same time, are we even going to get that far? Or are we going to just do the MCU and call it? In which
There's not
We're
that
in the
many.
MCU, and then
There's a
we're
lot of
seeing
these
it.
you haven't seen.
Right, remember we're putting
right.
Infinity. I think we can all agree with Infinity War's S. Can we all agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whack Infinity War and S, Liam, now.
And I don't think it's as good as Infinity War, so I think AC is fair.
I think it is. I think there's some really sick bits with, where Thor brings the thunder back and has his eye torn out and all that. That's
The thing is, we haven't yet ranked Blade, and that is.
I'd say
clearly
A's
just-
fair. I think
I'd
S
put it.
is a bit
I wanted to put it on S, but if you really want to go A,
I think A is fair.
I can understand A. Like it's funny and it's really good, but maybe it isn't S tier.
Avengers, the first one's next.
At the
Yeah.
time, B, probably in retrospect. C.
No, right, so I was thinking at the time A, in retrospect B.
I was thinking at the time D. Now D.
No, you've
I
got
agree
to.
I agree with
Lee-
Alex.
Liam,
Not
you've
that
got.
fucking good. Oh, we got them all together. We finally fucking copped up a few books to get them on screen together.
Yeah, but you've got to
We
appreciate that.
fucking do.
It was.
And
It
there's
was.
some good moments, you know, like the whole Hulk smashy Loki bit. That was good.
Mm.
The bit where the Hulk kills the big floaty worm thing with the armor.
And it,
Yeah.
it kicked off Avengers films. You know, you got to appreciate
Second
that.
wasn't even that good.
I think B is fair.
I
I'd
think
give
that's
it B.
no way is it on par with some of those in B. C is no.
Yeah, but
Phase
it's,
three
it's,
says-
better than,
Warning.
it's better than fucking Age of Ultron that's in C.
Aye.
You can't.
Vapori says it's still the most important MCU film. If it flopped, it would have ruined the MCU.
Yeah,
that's true. We just had nothing else.
You've got to put it
Yeah.
in B.
Get out, voted. This is how I feel about Black Panther being in C.
And how I feel about Guardians of the Galaxy being in B.
Alright, Ant-Man.
The original Ant-Man was better than the second one.
Did you
I
give the
was
second one
watching
a
this
D?
in cinema, so I don't know.
We put it in the second one in D. I'm saying the first one should go in C.
I
I'm
put
saying
it in E.
First one should be in C.
So
What did you
B.
say? A, Liam?
E.
What
Oh.
the fuck's wrong with Ant-Man? It's funny.
I fell asleep watching it in cinema. I
think it's
never fall
decent.
asleep in
I think
cinema.
it's decent, but I think it's just a bit below average for an MCU
I'd
film.
put it in C or D.
I'm happy to go along with D. I can't.
D. No, I can't put
Can't
A.
go in.
E is unfair. It's way better than Hulk.
Winter Soldier.
A. It's absolutely not anything below A.
I say
Come
it's a
on.
B.
I'd say it's a
Ooh.
B.
No, it's an A. It is an A.
It's a B, I'm
I
afraid.
don't think it's as
Arguably,
good as
it's
Endgame, Iron Man,
arguably-
or Ragnarok.
Arguably one of the best MCU films, like in terms of.
It's got a fucking Pulp Fiction reference in it.
Thanks, Andy.
What?
Just
I
write a film
mean-
and just have a bit where someone goes, "Oh, this shit costs $5." S tier, says Andy.
No, A. It's definitely A.
There we go. You lost it.
Doctor Strange.
B.
Yeah, B.
Yeah, I think I can agree with
I
that.
haven't seen it, so can't comment.
Have you seen any of
It's
these
a
films?
Special effects are amongst the best of any MCU film. It's quite good. He's an unlikable prick, but that's sort of the point. The Dormammu I've come to bargain bit's cool.
Yeah.
Alright,
Fair.
last one for MCU. Homecoming.
It's
C.
a solid B. It's a solid B to Homecoming.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
I probably no. Now I say it, I preferred it to Far From Home. So yeah, B.
Yeah.
Solid B.
Alright, there's the 23 listed.
Is it?
Yeah, of the MCU. So I've held it on the screen for a little bit. Should we continue? There's a lot which we
Oh.
haven't seen.
Hang on,
Yeah.
is there any? We should definitely continue, but are there any we want to revise now that they're all up there? I think, for example, Age of Ultron is probably a bit high up. Obviously, I think Guardians is high up, but I
Where did we
appreciate
put Age of Ultron?
I'm probably in the minority. C.
The only one that I'd strongly feel about moving is Black Panther. I think it should be B over C, but and to be fair, I think Ant-Man should be C over D. But other
I
than
think
that-
we've done that fairly well. I'd knock Dark World back to F because we don't have anything in F tier, and I feel like we should. And out of those three films,
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
about to.
but-
And also, I don't think it was that horrendously bad. It was poor, but it wasn't like horrendous.
I think F should be
I
like
feel
broken films.
Like,
and there are
'cause
some broken films. below.
Catwoman is going to be like Catwoman and stuff is going to be an F, and it isn't that bad.
but it's worse than Iron Man 2 2.
I don't think it is.
It is.
I think
They're
I
both
preferred
bad.
it. I think Iron Man 2
Anyway.
was worse for me.
We've established that none of us are changing our votes, so let's move on.
Deadpool 1.
It's got to be A. The Deadpool one.
A.
Yeah.
I'd
give
It's
it
the highest. It's the highest R-rated grossing R-rated film ever, isn't it?
It's very
It's
funny.
Actually, I suppose it was quite good.
Ryan
good.
Reynolds is brilliant.
Yeah.
I agree. I
Deadpool,
think-
Deadpool 2 is lower. Is a
Oh,
bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
pretty
okay.
good.
I'm fair.
Maybe even C. Maybe even C.
No, I wouldn't
C
chuck
is
it.
harsh.
It
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I said B. I said B. I said B.
Yeah, B.
I'd be more inclined to put it in A. I thought they were closer.
No. It was
I think it's a slight drop down. So I'd
I
go
like
B.
Cable as a character.
definitely more forgettable.
Yeah,
though.
true. Cable was a good. Cable was better than like Ajax was.
Yeah, Josh Brolin is quite cool. I think his villains have been quite good. Deadpool's, even if Ajax's abilities were just is strong, and his primary henchwoman's superpower is strong, and one of Deadpool's abilities is strong.
He's not even that strong.
Not even that strong. It just becomes a little bit. Meh. It's still good.
All right.
What's next?
Spider-Man 3.
The original.
Tobey Maguire.
There's only been 3. There's only been one Spider-Man 3, isn't there? I would put that in
E.
C if I'm being kind, D if I'm being honest.
I rewatched it recently. It's not E. I'd say it's D.
I'd say
Yeah.
D is fair.
Alright. D's fine then.
Right. What did you give it? Sorry.
D.
I found it a bit
Yeah.
harsh. I'd say
I
C.
think-
I'd go C. I would go C.
I'm happy to. Actually, yeah, it's got Emma Stone in it. So
A.
Wolverine is the next one. I've never seen that, so I can't comment.
Is that the one where he's in Japan?
Yeah. I've seen it. It's pretty there. Got a cool
Yeah.
ending.
D. What happens at the end?
The fucking nuke.
I can't remember it massively. D probably.
Yeah.
Didn't they release it like a violent version, an R-rated version?
Maybe.
Don't know.
Don't think it's on it.
Logan they released 2 versions.
We've got
What's that colourful one?
X-Men First Class.
Oh,
Colourful one, that one's Wonder
Brilliant.
Woman too.
great. B.
Haven't seen.
B seems fair to me.
Yeah, I'd give
Yeah.
it a B. Good, without
I
being
like First
spectacular.
Class. Was pretty cool.
Fantastic Four.
The like OG one.
Yeah. Chris Evans.
E. It's E. It's E tier.
Yeah, it's not great.
I want to give
Wasn't.
it the benefit of doubt of nostalgia and give it a D.
I think it's an A. I mean, they have the Thing. The Thing is meant to be like just slightly smaller than the Hulk, and instead he's played by a 5'7" man in a rubber suit. I mean, that's not great.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah, D.
It's just weird.
An
It's just
8 to
weird to
D.
see the Thing who's supposed to be like this incredibly strong, high-willed creature as this just sad
He's
looking
fair.
man.
He's fair. S tier.
Yeah, S tier.
Yeah.
There.
I watched the end again recently. You know the bit where spoilers, but Doc Ock pulls down the thing on himself into the water,
Rip.
and he goes drown it. It's like I'll do it. That made me hair on the back of my neck stand up.
Hulk.
Yeah.
The
Do you remember watching this in a car on a long journey, bro?
Yeah, I do.
It's-
It was dog shit.
It's dog shit.
It's shit.
I don't think it's F,
shit.
but I think it's definitely E.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dog. I'm afraid.
Actually, maybe an F. Maybe this is our first F. It was that bad.
I've
Yeah.
only seen bits of it.
I
so
can't.
just,
I can't remember it well enough to be able to give
no,
it an F.
Liam, put it in F. It's shit.
Yeah, most of it, he's not even the Hulk for most of it.
The only bit that makes it good
Like
is the fact that it's
dog.
funny how ridiculous the Hulk is. It's shit.
So, Ava April says, it's awful, but I got the Hulk hands as a child, so I have a place for it in my heart. Nostalgic E.
I had a Hulk lunchbox.
Well, again, E or an F.
F. Shit.
Okay,
Well,
stick it in.
F. I'll go F.
First F. Oof. Logan.
Sorry. Hulk childhood lunchbox.
S for me.
I fought for you
Logan.
there.
I'd say A.
I'd say yes.
I haven't seen it.
Well,
So,
this was number
that's
one
what
on
you
my
said.
list of superhero films, so
Ask Vapory. Hang on. Ask Vapory.
always going to be S for me.
Vapory. Logan. What would you give
It
it?
is good.
It doesn't. There's no tie break, so it's
S.
just.
So he gives it S. Yeah.
X-Men
Uh,
Apocalypse.
I've not seen it.
I have seen it.
I haven't seen it.
It was but it's got some cool scenes. Probably give it a D. Give it a D.
Go for it, lad.
X-Men: The Last Stand. Oh, that's shit. That one.
Yeah,
that
that would
great.
be
E.
E or F.
I wouldn't give it F.
No,
It's got some cool moments in it. So you can't
E's
give it
fair.
F, but E's fair.
Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
F, gotta be F.
Nah,
I've seen it.
I'd
but
say
been
it's better
so
than the
long.
first one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, I literally saw it when it came out and not since. I don't remember.
Billy Jones Juggernaut. That's a good point, Vapory. Fair.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
It's E. It's shit, but it's only as shit as the first one.
Yeah.
Alright.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
It was worse than the first one.
D.
D.
What
Yeah.
did we give the first one?
C.
Yeah, D's fair then.
They killed off Emma Stone. F.
Who's the baddie in it?
Electro.
Oh, they're not really sure, are they?
Lisping
Joker.
Electro.
But also Electro, but also Rhino.
Oh, it was played by what's his face, wasn't it?
Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
Oh, do you remember that bit in the fucking when he falls into the eel tank and his teeth that go back together because he's got like a part and he's like getting
Yeah.
electrocuted, and the bit that like makes him perfect is that his teeth come together as well as like gaining all these muscles. It's just so stupid.
Shocking.
Mhm.
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Never seen it.
It's bad. anyone else
Yeah,
seen it?
pretty shit.
It's E, I'd say.
I'd say it's probably E.
They fucking slag it off in Deadpool 2, which makes it even worse.
Yeah. Pretty shit.
Spider-Man 1 with Tobey Maguire.
Oh, actually, do you remember that scene at the start of X-Men Origins Wolverine, Liam?
Oh, the
where
war
him and
sequence.
Yeah, that was fucking lit. That deserves a shout out.
It gets a sharp, but I don't think it moves it off. I'm afraid.
That's what prevents it from being F.
If I were you, I would look up that scene, dear viewer. It's like 5 minutes long, if that, and then I'd just say you've watched it. Just say you've watched the best bit, because you don't need to watch anything else. It does have the terrible Deadpool at the end, that for some reason isn't Deadpool at all. Oh well.
Spider-Man 1.
It's A or S in it.
Yeah.
I'd say A.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite as good as the second one.
I'd chuck it in A.
Yeah, A is fine with me.
Yeah. It's unlucky that this second one's so good.
X-Men Days of Future Past.
A.
I
Or
agree.
possibly. It's between A and S for me.
What happens in that one?
They send Logan back to the 70s, is it?
Oh, that's actually really good. I'm leaning towards S.
It's in the destroyed world, isn't it? They like
Yeah.
send it back from destroyed. Oh, it's Bishop is there as well. Yeah, I'd give it an A.
I think
I'm
it is.
happy. I'm happy to be outvoted, but I do think it's brilliant.
Yeah, fair play. It's better than a few of those, an A, but.
Is it the one where they're coming up with like an anti-mutant?
I haven't seen it, but I will say this: when Alex came home from the cinema after watching that, he gushed over it more than I've seen him gush over any other superhero film.
Wow.
It's that I would put it in S tier.
Has it got Dinklage in it?
Yeah.
Oh, because they're coming up. It's the one where they have like a vaccine for mutations.
Yes. Wait.
Yeah, I'd leave it at A. It has Sentinels in, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Sentinels are like hunting them all down, and then it's like a cool last stand at this Arctic base thing that they've got, while Logan's in the past trying to sort shit out.
Yeah,
It's
I'd do
good.
an A.
It has the
Oh,
total.
It also has both of the Magnetos and what's his name's in, don't they? Professor X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed one, but X-Men 1 and X-Men 2. I watched these when I was younger, so I don't know them well enough. So I can't really-
I was young as well.
I'd slap both in A. They were good.
Were they?
You reckon?
Nah, they don't deserve A.
B then.
I'll go with B.
Both of them.
B sounds about right.
Yeah, Nightcrawler and shit, don't you? B or C?
Nah, not C. They were trailblazers.
I
That
think
is true.
that's all the Marvel.
Venom, Liam. You haven't done Venom.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Venom.
Venom.
Haven't
Sing it,
seen
Liam, for me, would you?
Venom.
I've
Venom.
never seen it.
I heard it was bad though.
The fucking song is
Yeah.
such dog shit.
Liam, just
That
do it
Eminem
again.
song. It's
Sorry.
like, vroom, vroom, vroom. It's like it's really good at me. I
It
was watching
is,
this
it
in
is.
fucking London. It cost me like 16 quid for a ticket.
I remember when Liam came to watch it, I was like, "Oh, is it good, mate?" And you went, "Oh, it's the soundtrack shit." They just go venom, venom, and it's the only part that I've not seen it. All I know about it is that.
I'd
You
say
watch
it
it in
was,
London?
it was when we went to see Dead, I think, and I
Was
had
it?
to wait for the train or something.
Yeah.
E then.
I'd say D maybe. I think it's quite. Have you seen it? Have you?
No, I haven't. I was just wondering what you were thinking.
Probably go D. I don't think it's quite fantastic 4 level, but it's not.
What we talking about Venom?
It's still got Tom Hardy in it, and it's got Riz Ahmed.
Oh.
It's alright. The Marvel universe. We got a lot of bees.
That makes sense because most Marvel films are like good without being
Yeah.
spectacular.
Yeah.
So B.
Just a 1F so far. Alright, ready to go on?
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
A.
C tier?
Yeah, solid C.
It's
I
average.
reckon.
It's average.
Give it an A. It's not S, but it's A.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I think B's fair.
it's not a B. It's better
I
than
liked it. I really liked it.
I
I love how you
A's
can say
fair.
it, say to Liam that it's a good film, and he'll still be like, "No."
Yeah, we all do it. Right, what's the Dark Knight?
I don't
A's
think we're going to argue with you putting it in S, Liam. Go ahead.
E.
Dark Knight is 100% S. It's the best S
Yeah,
on
it
this list.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd say S
Yeah.
for Dark Knight Rises.
Fuck off.
It's S.
It's
I'd
obviously
put it in
a
A.
B. It's a
not
A is
B.
so kind. It's B.
I'd
It's
say it's
definitely
the
not
worst.
B.
I'd say it's the worst of the
the
three.
3 and therefore B.
Still doesn't make it fucking the same quality as these here. It's there. It fits there. If I
It's
allow
B.
it. But
It's B. B
it's
is
not
fair.
a B.
It's
It's an
A.
A or an S.
It's
Jim,
a
I'd-
B.
I'd say
I'm willing
S.
to be swayed either way. What are you thinking?
It's A, isn't it?
Vapory,
Alright,
what do you
then.
think? Hang on,
I
let's see
mean,
what Vapory thinks.
The clear thing is that me and Liam care more about superhero films.
Yeah, Andy, have you even watched this recently?
I
So
mean,
you just
really-
right
are
when we
you
watched
really
it fucking 9 years ago.
You've got to admit, Tom
Wait, I'm
Hardy-
gatekeeping.
Tom
if you
Hardy doing the
disagree.
main voice is very good.
Yeah. But if you're gonna say it's
A.
bad,
He says A as well. I'll go along with A. Just
Hey, nice one.
swimming 10 miles with a stab wound. Don't believe it. Away
How
from
do you
a knee.
know he fucking jumps out last minute? It doesn't fucking.
plus to be fair, he could have had a little submarine waiting.
I was wondering what you would bring first, your spirit or your body.
Suicide
dog.
Squad.
I haven't seen
Not
it.
seen it, and it's dog.
It's pretty crap. Have you seen Alex?
Nope.
I want to rename our F tier as
I'm
dog.
gonna put it.
Dog
It's
Night.
theory.
From what I've heard, it was an E. I've heard it was bad.
Yeah, goody. Steel.
Oh, that's.
seen
Oh
it.
no, that's not Man of Steel, is it? What the that's Batman vs Superman.
I haven't
Never
seen that.
seen
Man of
seen it.
Steel. If you get Man of Steel, though, I think that's a D tier at best.
I haven't had to harsh. I say Man of Steel's a C and
No, it's
Batman
below.
vs Superman's an E.
I haven't seen Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, it looks like it's up to you on Batman versus Superman. Look.
It's an E. I'd say it's the same as Suicide Squad, if not worse. I fell asleep in the cinema again. The rare
Whack it
occasion.
F then.
Oh mate,
Was the
But
Schneider
it
cut
was-
good?
It's not out.
I thought
I
it
think-
come out.
Oh, Snyder cut of that one. Is it a Snyder cut? Isn't it just like director's cut? It's not quite Snyder
I
cut.
can't remember. What is there
Fuck
supposed to be a
knows.
Snyder cut of? Which one?
Justice League is the one that comes out tomorrow, I think. That's the one everyone's been wanking for, isn't it?
The problem is, I don't know if I've said this before, but it's something I firmly believe. Avengers spent like 5 years and like however many films before they had their first collab film, whereas DC jumped to that point, but they haven't put in any of the groundwork. They've got no foundation, and they're trying to build a mountain on, build a skyscraper on top of it to rival Marvel, but you can't. You've got to do the individual Batman, the individual Superman, the individual whatever, and then do it. You can't just go, oh, and there's this guy called the Flash, yeah, and he's really cool, and then the whole film is just an advert for the next film, and it's
Yeah.
fair.
That Batman vs Superman's fucking there twice. Yep. Ghost Rider, yeah.
It was alright.
I
Probably
enjoyed
D.
it. I put it in D, yeah. Bit stupid, but
Don't remember it well enough.
kind of funny.
Nick Cage, can't go wrong.
Who's the baddie in it? Do you remember?
No, not really. Constantine, I've got a soft spot for, but I probably enjoyed it more than it's objectively good. I'd put it
I've
in
seen
C.
it.
I've seen
Weirdly.
it, but I can barely remember it. It's the one where he fucking smacks up hell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically him fighting a load of demons.
I know
Right.
who the character is, but I just never
What'd you give it?
around to it.
I think 'cause I watched it as a kid, so I probably liked it more than I should have. So maybe only give it a D.
Isn't that so?
I
Constantine.
don't remember it being that bad. But I can
No,
barely
it's-
remember it, so.
Have you heard of it?
It's got 46% on Rotten Tomatoes, so Can't be
Rotten
that.
Tomatoes is shit though.
Who plays
nevertheless,
him? Is it
Who?
Keanu?
stick it in D. Yeah,
Shazam?
Keanu. Never seen it.
Seen
I've
it.
not seen it, although I like the character.
So none of us have seen it.
No one's seen Shazam.
I haven't.
Ghost Rider 2, whatever that was called. I haven't seen it.
E or F, it was bad.
Spirit of Vengeance.
It was bad.
E. But maybe F. Do you remember the bit where he meets like an old Ghost Rider? The old Ghost Rider from the Old West doesn't ride a motorbike, so his horse is on fire. I thought it was pretty funny.
I think you can stick this one in F, Liam. Yeah, I think it's that bad.
Right, first Wonder Woman.
It was alright.
Yeah, I think
Same.
that's the definition of average C, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
I'd
agree
say-
with that. First well, not the Michael Keaton Batman. This is one of
I've
those.
seen it, but it was many years ago.
Yeah, all the original
Ah,
Batmans except for the Mimi Batman with Robin I haven't seen for fucking.
Is that the one with
donkey's years.
Doctor Mr. Freeze in it?
Batman with
No,
Robin is-
that's later on.
this
I
one's
Should we
don't
just
know
put it in not seeing because we can't remember it?
better.
I mean, I'll just put not seen. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said put it in C.
Daredevil. Has anyone seen it?
No.
Heard it's terrible, never seen it.
What's
Aquaman.
that, Daredevil?
Yeah.
I've seen Daredevil.
What'd you give it?
As in
Pretty
the film.
E. Yeah, pretty shitty. Oh, maybe F. There's only one good bit that I really remember, and it's where he breaks a water sprinkler, and he can like see because he can hear all the water drops. But it's fairly shit, and the villain is like called Bullseye, and his only ability is being able to throw anything really accurately.
Man of Steel.
C for me.
A for me.
I'd
Below
say,
average.
I'd say C.
Definitely below average. It's below average.
I wouldn't
100%.
say it's below average. I'd
It
say
is.
it's probably ever so slightly above average. I'd say.
I'd say it is average.
B.
Have you seen it, Jim?
Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Or
I think it averages 2v1. I'm afraid, Andy.
Alright, I'll go average then. It's fine.
Batman and Robin.
I'll see.
Fucking dog
They're
shit,
actually
but
very-
brilliant.
Yeah, it's one of those sort of so bad it's good, but just stick it in F because it is awful.
which one? BVS.
Watchmen. I like Watchmen. I think it's solid.
I like that. I
bit-
watched it with
it's
my
a
mum.
Bit long, and that you should not have watched that with your mum. That's a
No, I
fucking.
definitely shouldn't have.
I'd say it's a B.
Watched it with my little brother and my mum. It turned out to be a bad idea. I
That
thought it
was
was just going to be like a slightly grittier version of Spider-Man 2.
No,
There's
no.
sex scenes. There's
It goes beyond that as
Fairly-
well.
fairly sure there's a rape scene.
Yeah, wasn't gonna say it, but there you
Uh,
go.
C for me.
I say B.
C.
You saying C?
C.
Jim?
C or B.
Andrew.
Haven't seen it.
Maybe
Guess
what's
what?
his name?
Voted down for it is.
C.
What are you saying, Jim?
You know where Rorschach says, "Kid, do it," and he
Yeah,
blows
think
his
of some of
friend.
the cool sequences in it, like when he fucking gets thrown out
Oh,
the window near the start.
Blue guy has his rod out, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Yeah. Also, like
F.
the plot behind it.
What are you saying, B or C, Jim? You're the decider. Unless
Watchmen.
Alex Jim.
I put it B.
Hey.
Pretty good. Rorschach's telling him to kill himself.
Are we saying Batman Returns not seen again?
Who's in Batman Returns? The Penguin.
Yeah.
I have seen it, and I love Danny DeVito, so S. Just for Danny.
I'm afraid you're not having that.
For what? Sorry.
For Danny DeVito's in Batman Returns, isn't he? So.
Oh
S.
yeah, I've never seen it. Wait, yes, I have. It's the one with Riddler in, isn't it? It's Jim Carrey.
Nah, that's the third one. That's Batman Forever.
Okay.
What? What's Batman and Robin then?
That's Mr. Freeze.
Who's in? What order is this?
We haven't done. See, Batman Forever still there. You can see the Riddler,
So we have Batman comes out first.
Joker, Penguin,
What?
Catwoman. So the
And
first
then who's in the next one?
Penguin and Catwoman,
Okay.
and then it's Two-Face and the Riddler, and then
All
it's
right.
Mr. Freeze in the
89
fourth
returns
one.
Forever and Robin.
Ah, yeah, there's fucking Poison Ivy's in the fourth one as well.
Yeah. Oh, and what's his name as well? Big fella.
Oh, Bane. He's a fucking shit character in that.
Yeah. I mean, he's more. He's weirdly. I don't know. Nothing like the comics because he's supposed to be really clever, but he looked a lot more like the comics, didn't he?
Yeah.
Should we just stick it in not seen because we don't really remember it?
Right, we got Joker.
Never seen it.
Not seen it, although I
I
probably
think I'd probably give it A tier. It's
I
bleak,
think I agree. I say so.
but it's good. It's very good.
He's really good in it. Superman
Yeah.
Returns.
Haven't seen it.
I've seen it a bit. It was pretty meh. Anyone else seen it?
Nope.
No.
Give it an E. Batman Forever, we say not seen, and then we got Bant Four Stick.
No, never seen it.
Batman Forever.
I thought I not seen unless you remember.
Someone
It.
printed something.
Is that the one with Robin? Yeah, it's Angharad.
Yeah.
Angharad, can you not?
It's fine. I wasn't slagging her off or
Print-
anything.
I've seen Batman and Robin, Liam. I liked it.
What would you give it?
D. Shit,
liked
but
it.
entertaining. Shit, but entertaining. Like, it's a
I've-
shit film. It's rubbish. But oh no, not Batman and Robin. Which is the one with Mr. Freeze in it?
Batman and Robin. So you haven't seen Batman Forever.
All right.
What?
We're done.
Yeah, Batman Forever's D tier. It's the one with Riddler.
Oh,
Four
then
Stick,
I
I
haven't
thought it's
seen
F, since it's dog shit.
other one.
Probably the worst.
Oh, Liam, I wouldn't put that one. I wouldn't put Batman and Robin in F.
It's F, mate.
It's A.
It's
Nah, it's F. Leave it in F.
Oh, but all
it
the
fits
all
the
the
F
ice
vibe, I'm afraid.
ice spots.
Alright, this is the final list, then we're sorted. There it is. You can stay on screen for a second. Good screenshot if you want. Jamie, you can make a nice little YouTube video out of this if you're bored as fuck. Might be a bit
Yeah,
long, but-
perhaps I will. Perhaps
Right.
I won't.
What should we do next then, boys?
Warzone?